I've been told I look like one of Joe Exotic's husbands off of Tiger King.
Hi Lee.
Hi.
Happy work anniversary.
Thanks very much.
How many years has it been?
I'm trying to work that out, I can't remember.
I think it's been 6.
It's 5 because the work anniversary is from when I actually started full-time the business.
What was it that made you go, right, I'm going to give up my job and I'm going to start full time?
It was the shop we had, the e-com store. We've been running the business, we've been running the Facebook page for 6 months. And we still had no money and we'd hit about 500,000 followers. And then people started asking for merch and stuff. So I set up like a really Shopify store and some designs. And then we sold 800 quid's worth of stuff in the first week. So I quit my job.
Hello Jamie, I'm outside again, trying to get a little bit of fresh air. Yeah, I don't know what day it is now, of quarantine or lockdown or whatever you want to call it, but you know, we're still ticking along. Try not to eat too much, that's the difficult thing for me. Really tricky. I'm often, I've been missing the snack cupboard, I'm not going to lie. Snack cupboard, I miss you.
Here we are, Jamie. Breakfast of champions. Kiwi, blueberries, apples, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds. Everything you need for a day in isolation. Also means I can eat 2 pizzas later. Happy days.
For us, it's like week 3, I think, of work from home. The landscape commercially sort of changes almost on a daily basis, but we are still getting inbound briefs, and there's been some interesting insight carried out. So I read a piece from the guys over at Two Ears One Mouth, who are constantly checking the sort of mood of the nation at the moment. Most recently was that 86% of brands and companies should be seen to be doing their bit during the current situation. A lot of that naturally fits into the on a budget community, and therefore we're looking at content styles which cover recipe videos, how to get the most from ingredients, safety regulations around about reheating so that things aren't wasted unnecessarily.
Can you believe how far things have come?
No, it's insane, isn't it? There's like 60 people that work in the business now, and we turn over millions of pounds, and you just can't write it, can you? But then, crazy things happen in life, don't they? Like worldwide pandemics that shut countries down and so nothing's ever as planned out as you think it's going to be. Well, you can't really plan for things, you just got to go. You can try and plan and do your due diligence and stuff, but a lot of the time it's gut. Like that was gut because everyone said I'm f***ing mad. Like we'd sold £800 worth of hoodies and t-shirts. Me and Ad were like chest pumping, high fiving, like we'd won the lottery. But we just knew it was the right thing to do. Do you know what I mean? A month later, Ad left his job and jumped on.
Crazy. I remember when I lived in Paisley and just you'd come over to mine and we'd sit in the garden and all you'd talk about is on the tools. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Howdy, Jamie. So this morning I've had quite a busy little morning, gotta say. I've been on various calls and I think we're about to be hit with a tidal wave of work as well, as we take on various projects as well. I had a call with the branded content team, so the account managers and the social team in there, and George showing off his fantastic new haircut.
Grand reveal. I mean, incredibly spherical head, so didn't know that. I've been told I look like one of Joe Exotic's husbands off of Tiger King. So if your day's not going very well, just think, at least I don't look like this.
We are fast approaching Easter, and it's, ultimately it's not going to be like any Easter. There is an opportunity with the kids at school and a lot of homeschooling going on to be looking at craft ideas around making Easter bonnets, etc., and some Easter recipes. That's the sort of key take-homes that consumers are expecting to hear from brands But I think they want to hear from them in this sort of supportive manner rather than an overt sales opportunity.
Just thought I'd check in, give a little update on how the page is doing. We thought, more people are going to be at home, there's going to be more social media traffic, people are spending more time on their phones, and that's kind of reflected in the insights really. We saw last month a big increase in our views, in our engagement, our new net followers up about 30-40%, so that's really good. We're really trying to focus the kind of content that we're putting out so that it's having a positive impact, be that relevant to the industry, be that stuff that's trying to help raise awareness. We're trying to push for donations of PPE and content, even if it's just putting a bit of a smile on people's faces. So it's nice to see that in terms of page health, that's being reflected as well in the kind of content that we're putting out. So all positive on that front at the moment anyway.
Roll forward 5 years. I didn't even know it was my work anniversary. Genuinely didn't. I hadn't even thought about it.
Well, happy work.
There's only in the weekly meeting that it got brought up. First time it's ever been celebrated. It was nice.
I'll let you go back to your breakfast now.
Thanks. It's a shame I couldn't have seen everyone there, but I've seen everyone on the call still.
Quesadillas.
Quesadillas.
Mexican breakfast.
Bit of spicy eggs.
Yeah.
So into it.